What is up, YouTube? What's up, TikTok? What's up, Instagram? What's up, Book of Faces? What's up, Pooh
Hello.
Welcome in to part 2 of Reasons to Grow Your Own. If y'all haven't been keeping up, there's a government shutdown going on, and they're talking about cutting off food stamps for November for people who receive SNAP benefits, food stamps, whatever you want to call it. So a lot of people are going buck wild on social media already.
Mm-hmm.
Like already. So I don't. I feel like it's gonna be like it's already crazy out here now. I feel like it's gonna be like a Rodney King moment, like the riots.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
It is. What is up, Ford and pre-retirement and Sonya and everybody? How y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Yeah, there are people already on there. Well, I was looking up. I didn't see where they officially said that people aren't getting their food stamps, but I typed it into Google, and it was like, yeah, it's a strong possibility. So
It's November 3rd. After November 3rd, because Halloween is on the weekend this year, so everything's already closed
okay.
anyway.
This year Halloween fell on the weekend. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I'm sorry, because my mind went straight to Ghetto Boys. What do you say?
yeah, no, that's why it's November 3rd instead of November 1st, because I think November 1st is on Sunday or Saturday.
Mm.
So that's when they're looking. The sad part of the whole situation is I don't know if it's going to go through that why it would go through that extremity.
You don't think so?
No, I don't know why it would, but unfortunately it is, and it's bad because it's only one day. Like I don't know. Like I feel like the government's gonna not stay shut down, but this is what it looks bad on.
I mean, how long have they been shut down now? Like over a month?
No. It's only been not only, but it's been shut down for almost 4 weeks. So next week will be a month.
Ain't it 4 weeks in a month?
Yeah, no, I said, but right now it's only like 3.5 weeks or something.
Okay, crime is welcome in, Lachelle. How you doing? Crime is definitely getting worse in Memphis. So I can just imagine how bad this situation can get. I agree because like the stuff I'm seeing on social media, like if they really wanted to catch these people, they could. Because they're on social media. It's easy to track who you are. Did I say how to don't hurt the harvest and fresh too?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's easy to find out who you are. I mean, like I don't think they're gonna like track people down that extensively over, like $50 worth of food or $100 worth of food, but they out here on social media talking about they're gonna like go get their stuff, walk out with the cart and stuff. I wish somebody would try to stop me. I'm gonna punch them in the face. I said, well, dang. Okay.
Right now it becomes armed robbery, or like I don't. In Houston, they'll do that down here. They already started. So, and like I said,
Houston's already been a little crazy this year, so.
But see, with Houston, it really depends on where you're at, technically. But if if people are tripping over food, it could be. I see it happening in the white neighborhoods, in the Hispanic neighborhoods. Like I really do believe like it's gonna go across the board this time versus you automatically thinking it's it's in the ghettos and stuff. Nah, it's gonna be more than that. Because people that get snapped don't necessarily live in the ghetto. Like
What's
everybody
up, down and everybody coming in? My bad. DC and Farmer Chaz and everybody else.
people that work. Some people that work get snapped. There's people that got 4 or 5 children.
Yeah.
And still work.
I think it'll be everywhere because like people people really do depend on that. So, that's their last source of, receiving.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah,
it's scary.
that part right there. So for some people, that helps them feed their children for real. Like somebody like me, I don't need
And
$1,000 a month for food. You know what I mean?
welcome everybody over there on TikTok as well. It's scary. I'm glad God led me to learn how to grow my own food. Yeah, that's why I'm saying another reason. Like, I don't even know if I want to be bothered with the grocery stores like that. Do I really want to? Like, it ain't safe nowhere here in a minute. And
Mm-mm.
once people start officially getting their stamps,
Hmm.
it's a done. It's a wrap.
Or are we looking at it like an end all, or like because you know how the media portrays it, like
Yeah.
like media is saying it like if we're about to lose our mind, but do you think it's going to even be that serious?
I do. Like, they're already talking about doing it. Like, ain't nothing to it. They like one jump away from doing it. White people out here hungry too. It's gonna be the whites, the blacks, the Mexicans, all of
That's what I'm saying. You can't exact an area at this point when you could talk about a benefit. Like I don't see people rioting about their health care, which I think they should, but like healthcare is so you people are forgetting like the whole reason for the government shutdown is because the Democrats don't want to sign on because they're about to end your healthcare. So it's like, okay, there's that. Or do the Democrats go sign whatever the hell they need to sign to open the government back up, face losing Medicare, and bring back the SNAP program? Like, which one is the hardest at this point?
I think they're both of importance. You gotta eat.
No, they are. They are, most definitely. But I don't see people losing their mind over losing healthcare. Do you understand? Like,
Yeah, I mean, like, if you don't eat for a day, you gonna, you know, this
drink some water.
that don't work for everybody. Like, mentally, that don't work for
I
everybody.
know it doesn't, but I'm just saying.
Good morning, Miss Cheryl. Oklahoma is food poor. Anyway, I am scared for the people at the moment. Well, good morning, Shay. How you doing? A lot of elderly people are using the assistance too, including disability people. Sometimes
Mhm.
disability means mental, not just physical. I know, right?
That. And like, you got the young people that are taking care of their mamas and their grandma, or they're going to fool. And I don't know. I think
Like, I've been to a food pantry before, and I know, like, once this goes down, like, a lot of people will go to the food pantry. Like, the food pantry only has so much. Like, I think there are more people who are on SNAP versus people, what they provide at the pantry. So, like, they don't you get like one or two meats for a family of 6 or 8, and then like all the rest is like miscellaneous stuff. So, like, there's only so many pantries that can take care of all these people. That's my opinion.
I was doing the research for my show on Monday because I knew you were going to do this today. But on Monday, I went and looked up. So yesterday, I called 211. I don't know if y'all use it out
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
but it's the same thing. Okay, so I called 211, and then I called it 4 times using 4 different zip codes. So, and the zip codes that I used were like bad zip codes, like zip codes that are,
Hmm.
hoodish. There's like one food pantry in each district, which I don't know if that's good or bad. That's the next step of me looking up stuff is uh, what's the normal, like on a normal time, how many food pantries are there, how many churches are offering assistance, what's this, that, and the third. But it's slim to none right now.
Hmm.
And so people don't even have money to give for charity.
Right.
And so they did, like, as soon as I was looking that up, and then I saw this pastor that, like, they were doing offering day at church, and people were giving like thousands of dollars to the
I think I've
church.
seen
Like,
that too.
you
This
see
lady
that?
donated 1,200. He was like, I asked for the congregation to send
Yeah.
1,000. I was like, oh, what happened to the days of the church being grateful? Like what you received.
Right. What that you say that? I said that. A lot of people would say that, but they were like, you can't control what a church needs and blah blah blah. This is the
But
backlash I was saying.
ain't it supposed to be like 10% of what the person? You can't.
That's tithing. Yeah, but I don't. Without us going that way, I'm saying, like, you got a church that's banking, and we got mega churches in Houston. Like, I'm sure you got mega churches in Indianapolis that are banking like 3 point something $1 million
Oh yeah, we
a
got
year.
churches.
Yeah, and they're tax free. And that's where I start looking like, are you trying to help your community though? Because this is a perfect chance, right? This is the perfect opportunity to show, that churches are really worth going to because of the fact that they're helping out the community. But I only saw two Catholic churches in my list, and I was like, Catholic Church has always been good at helping the community.
I'm sorry, I
But
got comments. I'm sorry. Okay, the programs that they are cutting off nowadays are affecting them big time. Yeah, they're cutting off a lot of stuff that that people do need. The people who are cutting these off, they are fortunate to have money, whereas the smaller fish out here are out here struggling. In the Democratic states, funding has been cut so hard that the food pantries are already strapped. Yeah, the food pantries are already low on food as it is. Should not. I think that's what Republicans want to get rid of health care and any other government programs. Uh, oh, yeah, she saw that too about the preacher. Like, I asked for 2,000 per person. What if they don't have 2,000? What if they don't have 2,000? Do you all see the slick way he tore down the East Wing?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Yep. To build a ballroom.
Build a ballroom. Okay. What's up, Tori Brain? I see you. I see you. What happens when folks can't afford their health care and they have chronic illness, diabetes 1 and 2, cancer patients, etc.? They're worried about the ballroom. All this stuff is going on. They're building a ballroom.
Mm-hmm.
It's just wild to me.
But that's what the Democrats are trying to stop is uh, for Americans not lose their health care. But in the midst of that, we are losing SNAP and stuff like that.
Yeah. She said over here on TikTok said, you can't give what you don't have. Like you can't make like where are the people where are these people gonna get the $2,000 from? Let's see that. Hello. I just come out of a period where I don't have health insurance and it was inconvenient for the bill for food. Wise to buy it for myself. We had to cut corners every which way. That's I'm glad you're getting through it. I'm glad. I have snatched my money back out of them foods. Oh, I would have. Okay, cause that was crazy.
No, and then she defended it, and
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is. They tried to downplay it, like, oh no, it was a joke. No, what do you mean? Well, it's because we don't want the elderly people to stand in the line. I was like, what? Like, it just didn't sound any better to me. I was like, okay.
Stand strong, all races. That was a clear message right there. And predators are calling the elderly, trying to scam them out of their Medicare and Medicaid. I had a POA drawn for my grandma. They had to call me to make changes.
Hmm.
Yeah, everyone's strapped nowadays. Food's going up. Prices of everything is going up. Uh, thank God I own at the moment, but like rent, like when I was trying, well, I still am want to go to Savannah, but like somewhere decent is like 1,200-1,500 a month, and you're not even owning it. I'm like, goodness gracious. I remember rent used to be like $500-$600. Where them at?
God, that's beautiful. If that's what I haven't seen below 4-digit rent in years.
Uh, my husband has had to go back to the oil field. Mm, we couldn't make it on $20 an hour. Okay. And see, myself and Pooh Health, we live, alone. So there is no, thank God you do have your husband and whatnot. Like, I don't have a husband and nothing over here. So, it's straight one income. So please believe I do understand of, keeping that wallet tight.
Mm-hmm.
And they say, cause like back in the day, you could make it off of $20 an hour, but 2025 and beyond, it ain't looking good. It's really sad it has come to this. I pray from home temple. You shouldn't have to pay for spiritual guidance. Some people are just there for the money. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
of course. That's you nailed it right there. That's why I said sometimes it's not even have to be explained anymore, because my question was, are these same churches that are collecting millions a year from the community, are they giving back on certain things like this, like what's going on? You know, the church, this is when I feel the church should be involved with food. I want them to be involved with, you know what I'm saying, with healthcare. Like, put that money to opening up a clinic in your neighborhood. If you're fear of losing your health care, there should be stuff put in place that's what they, believe it or not, like with that was the whole purpose of the Black Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
That was the whole entire purpose was that right here what we're talking.
Right.
And now we're in 2025 talking about it again.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nobody, everybody's afraid to stand up to do something because of the fact that they'll say, oh, it's against the law to do this and it's against the law to do that. When you're just trying to help your people, like, your community out.
Right. Shay says we need to be concerned for ourselves. The government has proven time and time again they don't give a care about any of us out here. And you're right. You're absolutely
Oh
right.
yeah, we've been on that. We've been on that. Like, that's true. Uh it's just that we can say that, but again, like, I've never ever been on like Snap or anything like that, so I don't know how it affects families if they have, like, I don't know people that are on welfare, well, not welfare per se, but like government assistance, like with housing and stuff like that. I don't know how it affects them if they lose that little bit of money. That's the only thing that I've seen people that get SSI that don't really need it, but they all right, they okay getting that 14,000 a year. And I'm like,
I've been on government assistance before, and it helps. It helps a lot.
it does.
Because that stuff out of pocket is no joke. It's like I've been in a situation where I make too much to be on the system, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't, I don't have a job, where I make, I have like a insurance program, so they want you to pay like $300-$400 every 2 weeks. Who is doing that and paying their
Oh, wow.
bills?
That's crazy.
That's my mom. All of a sudden, it is crazy. Mm. So I understand, like, well, there are some people out here that are sketchy who are like taking advantage of the system, but like a lot of these people do need it. Like, first said, the people who are disabled, and I don't have life insurance most of my life. I didn't have life insurance most of my life. Uh, Whoever you pray to, pray. My God is not going to leave me or forsake me. Amen, likes. You got me effed up asking for banking information stuff. I don't do none of that stuff over the phone. I don't do none of that over the phone.
Yeah, imagine my job. Uh, when I was an insurance agent, and I dealt with customers in Texas, that you had to talk a certain way to get credit card numbers and checking account information over the phone. I always like told the upper management, I was like, why can't we just send them a link? You know what I'm saying? That they could do it online. Because you're right. Now, I bet you now it's even harder.
Okay.
Like like for a legit person to do his job because you got the scammers.
Okay, because I'll be wanting to like finish up the process and do what I need to do, but then they'd be like, what's your social security number again? I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. But we
I
keep
never,
no.
yeah, that social, when it comes to socials, I'll ask for the last four digits.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the whole building the trust thing, like my customers don't matter. Like they'll do it. But like new people, oh man, that's like pulling teeth.
You're right, she said, no, I can't do it. Well, we just need you to verify. Can you just give me your the last four? I would do that. Like, okay, last four, blah blah blah. But you ask for my whole zip, and you asking me for my information, like you want me to recite my whole address, and I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. It has been cost up all along. They don't the don't programs that exist only make us more dependent on the government. Welcome in, Tampa. How you doing? I hope you're feeling a little bit better. I'm glad you're back working.
Yeah, that sucks. We do. Again, so you got a lot of the American people that believe that they don't believe in more government or want government in your business, and then you got people that need it. So it's I feel like I don't need government, but I go outside and look at certain things, and I'm like, well, who am I? Like I'm very like I vote. I vote local, state, and federal. So like I find out about my neighborhood. I look like who's representing my district, who's doing this, or who's doing that, and you do hold these politicians from the ground level accountable because it's your neighborhood. And then you start worried about the other laws that would affect you, like state laws. Federal laws should be the last law that you should be worried about. However, I don't know about this go around. This go around is kind of special. Like, like this is to me, this is the effects of people not voting. This is exactly what we're living. This is the effects of people not voting? Because a lot of people said they sat out.
Okay, man, am I saying that right? I need to get me some new contacts. That's a Jana to sleep 9551.
Jan not asleep. Jan not asleep.
Oh, okay, thank you. The Bill report said they want to get the population in the U.S. Down to 99 million from the 330 million. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. That's crazy, but they try.
You know what's crazy? Haven't you remember in the 80s and 90s they always had these stop teenage pregnancies and all that stuff back in the day, and they had like whole campaigns about it. But then now they want you to have kids.
They try anything they can get away with. Oh yeah, they do. I think like back in our well, I'm in 80s, baby. You were 70s, but teenage pregnancy, I think it's gone down. Cause like my daughter, her graduating class, like it wasn't a lot of. Like, I remember back in my day, I was like, damn, everybody pregnant. Everybody pregnant. And now, like, it wasn't too many kids pregnant.
Well, even that J.D. Vance character was like, oh, we need to start having more babies.
Mm-hmm.
Want women in the house raising their kids instead of working. I was like, wow. Now y'all say that out loud.
Okay. Shay is 100% correct with everything going on. Take advantage when it's good, but also be ready yourself. Yeah, exactly. Be ready yourself. We can tread water. when it gets like this.
Mm.
Yeah, if they don't get they snap, all hell's gonna break loose. I agree. I agree. They already planning. They are already planning. See, like I said, I only had one child. Like, you know, it was a time where, like, you know, when me and her dad broke up, and you know, I had to do it, and you know, I had to make a way, and you know, all of a sudden I'm paying rent, and everything was just like, bloop, here you go. I was like, okay, mama's gotta find a way. I gotta get uniforms. I gotta get this X, Y, Z, food, field trip money. But you know, we made a way. We made it happen. So imagine somebody with like 3, 4 kids, 5 kids, 6. There's some people like with 8, 9 kids, grandparents taking care of their grandkids. Ooh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I had my moments where I had to like break down in my room and then just come back like, okay, we gotta make this happen. You know, you can't just sit there and dwell because nothing's gonna get done. So you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you got to do. Government assistance is a hand up, not a handout. I remember you saying that before, Miss Cheryl. Prayer, and I wish our youth had a better mindset like back in the day. Scams are at an all-time high. Scams are definitely at an all-time high. You agree, Hef?
Yeah, they said that it was 3.5 million robocalls sent out each year starting in 2024 versus any other time in American history. So it's just gotten worse. And the phone companies aren't doing anything. Like they feel like their hands are tied now, so they don't even. I don't know if y'all remember when you would always get these updates on your phone about your phone, like the scam calls and stuff like that, and you could put this app on your phone and it could minimize the. They don't even do that no more. Well, I mean, the only thing that I see that the phone company did do that I feel like it's very helpful is the scam likely. Like, you don't even got to answer. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes an important call be a scam likely call too. Sometimes.
Like they got slick with, like, I'm in Indiana, so I know my area codes, and I'm like, who is this? Is this a family member? Like, y'all got a new number or something? Because like, what? And they're like, hello, da 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 da. Click.
Yep. Yep.
Hey, crafty sister, what you doing?
Yep. They find out like here. That's funny because I used to get a whole bunch of El Paso like 915 calls.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped answering people from El Paso a long time before I moved. So I was like, I ain't answering them. And then I changed my number to 713. Now I'm getting like I'll get the 281 calls, I'll get the 346, and I'm like, I ain't gonna get nobody this number. Like literally nobody has this number. This number. You have it.
It's crazy how they find you.
Yeah.
What's up, unique country hustle?
I'm like, you have it. My kids got it. My best friend got it.
Shay says she is also big on voting. Don't hurt the harvest said you're right. They want them to have kids, not us. They want them to have kids, not us. You understand that comment?
I was reading it. I was trying to like.
That's why I'm trying to keep up with the, so I don't get too far.
Yeah, I read it earlier, and I was like, I'm not sure, but I'm not gonna say anything yet.
Thank you, she said over here. I really appreciate it. I do. I'm trying to keep up with both sides of the fences here, so I do appreciate you looking out over here on Tickety Top. I might end up making you. Let me know if it's okay with you. Make you a moderator, so you like if some crazy people come in. If you're okay with that, you can like block them. When I was graduating, everyone was pregnant, repeating their name, repeating what their moms did. Okay, the grandmas be 45 years old. I remember that.
Yeah.
They want to cut back here, but keep sending billions to their countries, to other countries.
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna help us exactly? Okay, thank you. I'll do that after the live.
I always thought about that. You know that, like
they'd be like, "Here you go. Let me help you."
Yeah. And then they're saying it's like, but it's still who's gonna help us comment that? I was like, yeah. Are we not like? How does that work? Like, I understand being a superpower, right? I understand that from, that's what they fed to us in the 80s, that us and Russia were like the biggest superpowers and everybody else was third world after that, right? That's what they made us believe. But then now, like, we're not the smartest in education. We're not even in the top 20.
I know.
We're
Do you
not.
think this is right? You see us being a third world country soon, like with all the
Yes. Yes.
okay.
And it's because of the lack of education of any kind. I'm not saying that you got to go to college, all right? Or I'm not saying you got to walk out of here with a master's degree. I'm not saying that. But look at what your kids are learning right now is real minimal. Like it's
Yeah,
bad.
they already cut out cursive. You can't even. They don't even know how to sign the name no more. They don't
See?
know how to sign. Like why? Why would you cut that out? Tampa says she's driving, so everybody's saying hi to her. She's driving and working. I'm glad you were able to catch the live, Nichols. Thank you so much for being here. I had a cousin with 13 kids. 13 kids, my age with 13 kids. I had to make sure I read that right.
Yeah, I saw that.
She got in a car accident and passed away. Now her mom got all these kids and needs serious help. Bless her mama's heart. 13 kids. Ooh, child.
Yeah, that's a lot of kids. And how old are you, Farmer Chaz? 28?
Mm-hmm. Sure. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in. I feel like if I get too far in the comments, I won't understand the comment. Hey, don't hurt.
No, I'm already ahead of you, so I know what they were talking about. If you read it and you don't know, I could be able to tell you.
Okay, 13 kids, she said. 13 kids.
If your name is not
My
on
daughter
that.
did just me. After about 4, 5, 6, I'm like, birth control is real great nowadays. Birth control is a really good thing. If you're not named in my contacts, you're not getting, you're going to my voicemail, okay? And if you
Now,
call,
if you call like 3 times back to back, I might be inclined to answer it because I'm like, why are you calling like that?
okay, I understand that comment, and it is true. Not
Oh, talking about the comment you said, and I wanted to say that at first, but I was like, I'm not going to say that because that. What the thing about having kids? They don't want us to have kids.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, got you.
I told you I got your back. Okay.
No, you didn't have it back then. You was stumbling too for a second.
No, it's because I was already ready for ready for the comment, and then I started thinking about something else. Okay.
Hi, Miss JK. How you doing? Good morning. Happy Thursday. Oh my God, my daughter will be here tomorrow, and I gotta take her back Saturday because she wants to go to homecoming. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Uniques. Thank you. We we got it now. Thank you so much. 42.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to. I was like, I'm not gonna say that because what if I'm out of pocket?
None of those out of those 13 kids ain't none of them twins.
Dang. So you got 13 different identities.
They want us dumb and uneducated. They moved us backwards at least 20 years. Okay, like it's just crazy to me. Like I don't know when exactly they stopped doing the cursive writing in classes and stuff, but like my daughter was like, I can't remember where we was at, and I was like, it says sign your name. Why are you printing? She was like, I don't know how to do what?
That's crazy. I didn't. To be honest with you, it's hard to teach. So it's like, what do? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can I teach my kid this? But I was gonna tell y'all. So about the whole meat situation we talked about the other day. The president responded to that and said that he's helping Argentina because they're falling apart, and that we should be happy that we're helping them because they're dying. That's like word for word what he said out of his mouth. I was like, what? The crazy thing is that the Farmers Association, and I don't know, y'all probably would know better than I do, but some critics are claiming that the Farmers Association doesn't have any clear view of how the United States is working right now, and that they only have like Fox News and Newsmax and stuff like the right wing media, that they don't get out enough to see what exactly is going on. That's why they're standing behind the president's decision to give that 200 and some billion or whatever to Argentina. I don't think it's right. I think it should have went to the farmers, to be honest with you. But we're getting our meat from Argentina now.
Mm-hmm. In America, we are struggling. Okay, like a few times I do catch a glimpse of the news. Oh, we're gonna send some money to help the people over here in this country, and like last time I checked, don't we have like a abundant rate of homelessness? Have y'all been to California?
Jeez, Houston, man, New York, like the homeless rate is so crazy right now. And again, I never even. It's a lot.
Yes, she said home should come first. Like, why are we not taking care of home? Why are we not taking care of America?
We're not, and we're not because we never have. When I start thinking about it, like we're always sending money, but see, at the time when we were making money, we probably weren't even caring about what the United States was sending. Like the whole thing with Ukraine was different because we weren't sending money. We were sending our old equipment out there, and we were putting a dollar amount on it. So we never was sending like actual dollars at the time. And then of course that got spun around. Like we were sending millions and billions to Ukraine, and we weren't. We were sending stuff that we didn't even use anymore. So I didn't have a problem with that. Yep. And then what Shay's saying, is she said, oh, that's interesting. She said, can't make fake meat here because of whistleblowers. And they were. I think that's why McDonald's is trash now, because that's not me. Okay. Did you see that documentary?
Mm-hmm. No, I haven't. Like, I don't watch those type of documentaries, but yeah, I agree. Thank you, Shay, for the 8,200 over here on TikTok. So the whole point of this live stream is to like inform you guys of what's going on, what's about to happen here in these upcoming weeks. Continue growing your own if you're out here gardening and growing your own and canning and all that stuff, because prices are skyrocketing. It's about to be crazy in these grocery stores. Yeah, just like a piece of awareness. Etc. Hey, Miss Laura, how you doing? Welcome in. I saw that documentary. I don't watch those. The meat making processes. I don't watch them.
No, I don't either. But it was like one of those things that was on TV on the background, and you sat down and you're watching it because you're like, "What is this?" It was because you know how Netflix back in the day. I don't know if it still does it, but after you finish watching a movie, it'll just start playing something else, and then it'll just keep playing stuff. That was what was on, and I was like, I said, "Oh, why does that meat look like that?"
Okay. Shay said, "Grow extra if you can." Exactly. So I've reached out to Don't Hurt the Harvest because she's heavily involved in her church, and they have programs and stuff, and they help out. And I told her, if y'all got something going on, let me know. I'll be more than happy to donate some of my little odds and ends what I have in my patio container garden. Hey, Wellness, how you doing, girl? I bless those around me. Yes, Chaz also blesses around her. She gives to neighbors and stuff too. Catch her live this weekend. What is it, 8 a.m.? Right. Until you open one eye, just go to YouTube and click on Farmer Chaz this weekend. Let me see. chilling and working. Gonna really be important at an all time important now. Oh yeah, I agree. I do agree.
Yeah, but you got to protect it because, like you said earlier, uh, if people are trying to eat, that's just the worst thing to deal with is somebody that's hungry.
Mm-hmm.
There's no logic at that point. But I'm hoping that it doesn't get to that point. I hope that there's a because to me right now the government is acting like children, in my opinion, and they just gotta like if enough people call their congressmen and all that,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna have to eventually take some kind of effect because now you're worried because your midterms is coming around the corner. You
I'm
know,
watching the chat. She said 8 a.m. bright and early. Girl, those are my sleeping days. So when I wake up, I just like but I'll be on the road, so I'll be on the passenger side of my dad's car, so I'll be up and listening to the chat. Uniques and Fresh said they do donate to their elderly neighbors. Yeah, I agree.
that's
You
cool.
might want to protect your stuff as well because ain't nothing worse than somebody's hungry. They trying to eat. Sunday afternoon too with a pepper challenge. Did I cut you off? I'm sorry. Okay. People stealing from my garden or my chickens, but also if they ask me to share, I give extra eggs to elderly men that used to run our thrift store. Oh, okay. Not sustain, and it will get to that point. Michelle says she's in agreement with you. And thank you again, Miss. She said, I'm going to make those alterations as soon as I get off this live. As soon as I get off this live. Trying to bring them to Christ. Oh, yeah. Encourage people also to start growing their own as well. I'm trying, like, my aunties be over here, like, what you got in your garden and stuff like that. So now, now I do grow a little bit extra. And I'm trying to get them into growing. I gotta get their stuff together here in a minute. I'll be seeing them soon. Encourage other
But
people.
we could, how do you tell somebody that lives in the city to grow your own stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like that's in a city.
Oh yeah, it took them years for them to get me to do it. Cause I'm like you, I'm
Yeah. Like it sounds easy when you have the little land, you have a backyard, you have this and you have that. It's easier to convince somebody. One of my best friends that I grew up with, his son is really big in gardening out in the Dallas area, and I'll send you the picture that he sent me. His garden is beautiful, right? And he's like, oh, I went to my son's house, so we were planting this and planting that. I was like, really? But they have the land for it. You get what I'm saying?
That's why when I do my videos, I'm like, hey, I'm a small patio container gardener, and I'm doing it. I let them know I don't have acres and acres, but like I like that question you asked, like, how do you get people who are in that city mindset? Like, it's cool to grow. It's cool to grow. So, like with my aunties, I start growing it and I show them how to care for. Like I don't give it just I'll grow it and I'll harvest it. I don't just give it to them. I give it to them mid stage and I tell them how to care for it, so they will get the idea of how somewhat to garden and what they need to do. Like you ask like, oh, what's wrong with my peppers and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
I'm not just giving people food. Like, no, you're gonna grow. You're gonna finish this growth process. Best way to tell them is to show them. Okay, keep on making y'all videos.
There goes Farmer Chaz with her violent self. Wouldn't you hear it if someone's trying to sting your chicken? Chickens are kind of loud. Have your pew-pews ready. That is a damn shame. Oh, snap.
Oh yeah, the hydroponics is easier to protect. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm about to order my hydroponics here soon. True Miss T with the T. Also, Farmer Chaz just recently got her hydroponic system, so we're gonna all be up in here in a minute doing hydroponic videos. It's starting to get cold here. Is it cold where y'all at? It is
No,
cold.
not at all.
City people should start small. Oh yeah, yeah. I think like every time, like okay, because I started gardening, then I stopped. Welcome in Dark City, and then everybody always like, here, just grow a tomato. It always starts small, and then it gets bigger. Okay, the tomato's big as hell. Now what you need to do is get this fertilizer and do this, and
Mm-hmm.
here's a those are cabbage moths, or no. I'm like, okay, all right.
Yeah, like city folk is not going to be like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna be. I don't know how to explain it. Like,
As much land as I do and won't grow a thing. Oh yeah, you can't convince everybody. It's cool here. What's cool over there to you? Because we're in the 40s right now, and our high is gonna be like 53 or 55. I am an Indianapolis Colts fan.
man, you didn't even pull. You didn't even put that sweater away. You because you. That's how sorry that like y'all literally only get three months of eat.
Yeah, I've been telling you that since I've known you. Like we get our seasons. Don't put away your sweatshirts too soon. Not if I'm sleepy. Just ask. Oh, just Gaskins in here. There'll be a war out there, and I say, and I just snooze away. Snooze away. I just bought my second hydroponics. That's awesome, Miss Cheryl.
She see how Chaz gave you the little backhanded compliment. They look. They got one of the best records in the NFL right now, Chaz.
Okay. Oh, Dark City's over here liking the live too. That's what's up. Hold on, Dark City. Hold on. You're not even growing a garden. What? How are you giving advice?
I thought he did. I thought he had like. I thought he grew like slave food and stuff.
Not slave food. He last I heard he was like he was growing back in the day. I know she said I had to rewind like wait a minute. And he said he used to garden when his kids were younger, but now they're bigger or older. He doesn't garden anymore. I used to. You need to get back in the gardening, sir. Get back in the garden. I garden in the front and shut up anyone who asks. I feel gardening. Yeah, my neighbors drive by a lot and they be like, "What you got going on over there?" It is so cold, so cold. So let me see. I'll be okay. Shoot, man, we're going to get pen and paper. Okay, so tomorrow, Nichols' Journey is going live at 6 p.m. in the Flower Garden in memory of her mother. And then Chaz goes live on the weekend. And then Foraging goes live Saturday night at 6 p.m. Central. I went in there early, and yeah, I missed her live. Half cracking jokes already. Oh, that's what he specializes in.
What? I didn't say nothing. That's what I thought. I was like, I thought he had everything that lady sang in the Thanksgiving song. Greens, tomatoes, lamb, you name it.
Fresh, I think like that was the time me and Tampa came out there and we ate at that bougie restaurant because we was trying to leave and there was some kind of fire going on, and we sat there a little longer at her mom's house and waited for it to die down. I remember there was some type of fire or something going on in Georgia. Yeah, the slave food uniques. He always be cracking on Dark City out there in Florida.
Okay, so I can't garden in the front. I made a deal with the other half to stay in the back. I just wonder what you would do if you was in the front yard, Chaz, trying to grow. I bet you'd get on all your neighbors' nerves.
Mhm.
The
Okay.
enemy might not be a thief; it may be pollution. Remember, there's been cutbacks with all these government programs. Who's watching how the companies do things? Yeah, well, the deregulation, that's a whole different conversation right there. I mean, you're not lying about that. That's what makes like that's why I think you have to when it comes to voting and when it comes to environmental issues and all that, that it should be really important to vote local and find out what your city council is actually doing instead of sitting there having meetings about nothing. Uh, that you have to be involved in the ground level, speaking what you're speaking about, for like, because you want. I agree with you. What if your soil is being contaminated and it's not even by your doing, or it's not even by animals doing? It's stuff that's messed up in your environment, and nobody's doing nothing about it because it doesn't seem like it's important at the time.
You welcome. I'm glad you got that. She said, my bad. I'm over here trying to do 800 things. So I added, she said, as a moderator over here. We almost got like 15,000 likes over here.
Which real?
Everyone who looks at my gardens and get them to tell them. So speaking of growing your own, tomorrow me and Hef, I got my garlic. Did you get your garlic yet?
I'm going up to the lot. I had a lot going on. So.
Hard neck. That hardy boy. So like people can like try to teach people how to grow from the grocery store. 75 cents. They had the elephant garlic too. That was $5.99. I said, we're gonna put that right back down. We're gonna get this 75-cent hard neck right here. Yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing tomorrow. And I also have some exciting news to share with you guys. I have to chase the sun around. Yeah, the sun doesn't come directly on my plants either, so I have to go out there and alternate my plants. But now that I have the green stalk, you know, it's on wheels. I was like, woo, easy.
Yeah, no, I saw that video.
So
Oh,
y'all,
she got wheels on it.
test our soil. Test your soil. See, I don't grow in ground. I grow in containers, so I buy my soil. Uh, Being a newer gardener, what am I trying to say? I've used certain soils. I'm like, the cheap $2.99 packs with no kind of benefits or anything in it. I'm like, okay, yeah, that wasn't a great idea. But I do agree. Test your soil. Started it. Oh, okay. So, speaking of Greenstalks, your girl is an official affiliate of Greenstalk. I do have a code. I'll be making some videos here soon. If you are interested in getting a Greenstalk, I have a $10 off discount with the code MST10. So, thank the people behind the scenes who was encouraging me to do it and everything else. I wasn't even thinking about it. It was like, Miss T, go ahead and holler at Greenstalk. And I did. And they was like, they got back to me fast. I was like, okay, well, thank you. Thank you. And so, yeah, Miss T is an official affiliate. Like I said, I'll be making some videos real soon. What's up, Nubia? How you doing, Queen? What's up? I didn't know her birthday was in September. Until I went back and watched her videos.
Yeah.
That was awesome to see you. Thank you, she said. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, it's cold here, but we're gonna make these videos. That's what we gonna do. We gonna dancing with the everybody's like, dance with it, Miss T. I'm a rapper. Okay? I'm like a behind the scenes gangster boo.
Oh, okay.
I come with them freestyles. Now
Oh,
dancing,
my goodness.
I might have to take it back to the, old school. Oh. Do you have one already, Shay? Girl, you broke my heart. You like all her plants had all these peppers. And she was like, it's brassica season. So she was just pulling them out. I was like, oh, them babies still had life. Them babies still had life. Oh yeah, thank you. MST10, get $10 off. Okay? Want to go to war with me, baby? I'm feeling better. I'm glad you feeling better. But yeah, we were talking about today, Nubian people just coming in over here on TikTok, the importance of growing your own because they about to start cutting off these SNAP benefits. So, teach people, reasons to grow your own and try to help out in the community and get other people involved in gardening and stuff. I also want to thank the people over here on the YouTube side. Y'all get an A+ today. On my end, I don't know what health gives y'all, but
A+ for what?
Participation.
On what today?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is something they're good at.
Yeah. So you don't have to go buy all kind of seeds. I got this for 75 cents, and what? How many pieces in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cloves in here. So from this 75 cents, I can get 7, possibly fingers crossed, 7 cloves. I don't know what kind of health he's gonna go get his today. Thank you, she said, for being a moderator. You be doing the rapping, styling, profiling. I'm trying.
Ooh.
Also, I've been getting a hold of urban gardeners in my community, and I've been like mailing them letters and things like that, trying to help out in the community. And they've been subscribing like crazy on my Instagram. So girl's almost at like 650 now.
650 what?
Subscribers. I went from like 620 to like 645 or 646 last time I checked on the gram.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because like I was at a standstill on the gram. I was like, what is going on?
Oh, is Nubia talking about what she had posted? She had posted this thing. It says, "Today I test positive for sick of this shit 20." I thought yesterday I've just died. Okay.
I'm feel like I'm forgetting something else. Okay, we did the garden.
Are you teaching your kids about growing? That's a good. Well, over here on YouTube, Dark City, they do.
They deep in the gardening game.
Yeah, they. As far as these people over here, they're not good at Wednesdays, but they're good at growing.
It can never be just a straight compliment. That's what I was gonna tell you. So this weekend, I gotta help my daughter. We gotta get some, pricing on like estimates. That's what I'm saying. Estimates to get her car repaired. But next week I will be doing a members only giveaway because we never did do the 6K.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Since I figured that out, okay, they go to Salt Shakers.
It's okay.
Oh, no. Dang, Sir Hef. I know, even though you're on TikTok. Yeah, that's all we got going on. What you got going on today, Hef? Besides going to the store, get the garlic.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that after I get off this live, and then I got so much to do, and I need to go pick up a stick. For. Thank you guys for the help on the ghost pepper tree or whatever this thing is called. So I need to pick up a stick for that. But everything, it looks healthy again. It looks happy. The habanero's starting to do some stuff again. But I think, I don't know if it's too late because I feel like the weather is changing, but not dramatic like you guys are up north.
Dark City, you got some videos on that working out? You got a picture of them guns?
Of course he doesn't.
Nah. Farmer Chad said
picking up a sandwich ain't working out.
Fresh and foraging, y'all are bad influences. And foraging wants to know, are you cooking Saturday? No, he doesn't.
I think I am. I'll let y'all know for sure tomorrow.
I think I am.
I'm just making sure. Listen, they ain't nobody got no food.
Okay. He said, look,
you want me to do a cooking video so they can come break in my crib. They're like, Hef cook. You got some kind of food in there. Let's break in his house.
You can always tell when Hef is serious. When them hands come out of nowhere, They've been down here all the time. Now, look. Thank you for almost 1,500. I appreciate it. What's up, Justin?
I'm happy for that, Fortune. Thank you. I know you are a for real cheerleader. That's so dope.
Fortune is a super cheerleader. She makes it everybody's life. She makes it everybody's life.
Yeah, that's dope.
What's up, David? Long comments, like you can tell she's not like great video. I like this. It's gonna be crazy next month. Yeah, that's what we were talking about the whole time. Yeah. Where are you, Dark City? Where are you?
I told you. I told you that he's what we call in our neighborhood Negro. He's a Negro.
Wow. Cropper. I was watching your video, Cropper, the other day, and you had them legs out because it's warm in Texas. I was going to say something, but I was like, no, we're going to be professional. We're going to stay professional. Look what you got in that fridge. Stop trying to be fancy.
No, I'm not trying to be fancy. I'm really trying to think like what I have versus what I might have to go out and get right now since I'm going to the store. But so I've been looking and I'm just thinking like, okay, do I want to go with chicken? Do I want to go with, and then I don't have any leftovers because I for real eat my food. I don't, like if I have leftovers, like I made, what did I make the other night? I made an enchilada casserole. But I made like a personal one on a small pan and that's gone.
Yeah, I gotta make something like tonight because my daughter will be here. It's gonna happen so fast. I'm not gonna have time to cook tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then Saturday morning, we waking up and going back on the road. I'm like, oh my God.
Wait, so she's coming here to go, and then where are you going on Saturday?
Right there? She wants to go to homecoming. It's homecoming out there in Ohio. So she's just gonna be here Friday. Cause me and my dad was just like, we're gonna take her back Sunday.
Yeah.
She's like, nah, I want to go back. I got to go to homecoming and celebrate. And okay, girl. And then the next weekend, her Halloween. She got her own life out there in Ohio. Oh, shuck it up. We made it to 1,500. These big hurricanes headed out Florida. Oh, like half. Oh, Lord. So I do appreciate y'all. Thank you, she said, for volunteering to be my moderator. Appreciate it. I'm going to dip out because I got to make pictures for the web. I have a website, y'all. MissT.online. And since I'm an affiliate with Greenstalk, I got to take some pictures so Bayou Sugar can put them on the website. I got so much to do. So little time. So much to do. My niece came here at 5 o'clock this morning. And usually she'll like lay down and go back to sleep. But she wanted to color and talk and tell me about her little friends in 3rd grade. Girl, it is 5:30 in the morning. But TT, listen. We listen, we don't judge.
Oh, no wonder you were up so. I was like, I don't know what's going on. Man, I need to figure out a medicine that I can take at night because I don't like waking up disorientated. Like that. Like I didn't even know where I was at when I woke up. Because I was like, where am I at?
She's like, TT. Oh yeah, because you've been taking that Benadryl every night.
Because it's killing me. Like I'll be I do my radio show. So my radio show is only from Monday through Wednesday. So after my show technically ends at 9, but I have a mix show, so I have to put the mix show together from 9 to 11. And when I'm doing it, like for some reason at the same time every night, my eyes get watery and I'll start sneezing and doing all this. And I'm like, what is going on at this time every single night? I'm taking the Benadryl. At first I thought it was probably because I was eating something and it wasn't that. So I don't know what it is. I'm just sick.
Shout out to Farmer Chad. She said she's about to dip out. She took the day off so she can focus on content. That's why. Amen, lights. Amen, lights. I need to do that. 'Cause like right now, I just kind of be like, okay, what do I need to do today? It'd be awesome to have one day. It won't be this weekend, but this one day. Or I'm like, okay, we just gonna do everything is content. Everything is content. Tell me, can you feel it? Yeah,
But the sleepy time tea is not going to help with the sleeping part isn't a problem. It's my allergies. It's my allergies that is killing me.
Yeah, that band's gonna be knocking him out. Yeah, everybody said they gotta get back to work. What? I'm trying to be scheduled through for my birthday. When's your birthday? Miss T, where's big what? What
I do not know. I do not know.
what does it mean? Eating roadkill will make your eyes watery.
You would know that. You would definitely know that. What do you take?
Oh, Tampa's Creek. She was in here earlier. She's on the road. She out there Ubering. She's out there Ubering. November 24th. Like, you a Thanksgiving baby. Okay.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
So you are for real jive turkey.
Wow. Anyway, peace and blessings to y'all over here on TikTok. I got to go. And then thank y'all over here on TikTok. Y'all gonna get sick of me with this affiliate code, but these videos are coming.
Y'all might as well use it. Y'all better use it.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on over here. And then tomorrow we're gonna be growing our own garlic. So I guess I'll do a little bit of research, and I'm pretty sure y'all will direct us. Let me see.
Yeah, I know that I don't have to. I don't need a long neck in my area. Supposedly, that's what somebody said the other day. That the long neck is for people in your area.
Oh yeah, I think that was LGGGG that said that.
Yeah.
All right, peace and blessings, y'all. Come on, chocolate. Y'all have a good